One of the latest missions to come in is connected to the walker gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Commencing platform construction. Please specify a project. Please select a land heading to Mother Base.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
Mission list updated. The map has been updated.
Spit it out.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
She, refuses to wear clothes.
Thanks for that, boss.
The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English. She never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking. through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Sideop completed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Quiet's being held in a cell on the medical platform. She slipped out on more than one occasion, but she always comes back on her own. Maybe out of loyalty to you.
Boss, if you need combat support, just let us know.
Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team.
Unit function added.
Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Central Africa. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. at the mother base. Analysis.
Be careful down there, boss.
Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated. Caution, rain approaching. Development complete. You have arrived at your destination.
Speak.
The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Ik wil niet, trek niet.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Iemand help mij!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Sideops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Extraction, you have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker placed. Development complete. You have Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker removed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Good.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Good.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Somebody stick me.
On the ground. On the ground.
문아. 아서브리. 모니터는.
The map has been
He's
updated.
coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Sideops completed.
You gotta extract him.
Mission arrived at Mother Base. Weather will clear. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed.
Get down.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Hey, luister gou hier. Jy weet ek het die Republiek van Botswana 2 weke gelede besoek.
Die Suid-Afrikaanse band is nou.
Ja, nasies binne die nasies daar. Die VN erken dit, maar dit is slim politiek. Jy al swarte saam in een plek en jy dwing hulle om onafhanklik te wees. Of in ander woorde, jy dwing hulle om hulle regte as Suid-Afrikaanse burgers op te neem. Jy begryp?
Wat so slim te? Die hele wêreld is voor daaroor. Nie net die UN nie.
Maar Sun City is die plek om te besoek, man. Hulle is vrygestel van Suid-Afrikaanse wette, so hulle die casinos, stripshows, die hele katoe. Jy moet dit gaan uitcheck.
Ja, fuck it. Ek sal nie daardie tipe uitbuiting ondersteun nie. Apartheid sal eindig voor jy besef. Die Suid-Afrikaanse regering kan nie uithou onder die ekonomiese sanksies nie.
Jy's 'n vervelige doos.
Ja, hou aan praat. Ek het dinge om te doen.
You have arrived.
Hands up.
Moenie skiet nie.
Speak.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated. Guard post captured. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Good. You captured it alive.
Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
Like how Paz modified Zeke for human control.
Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controlled your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable, so this time I wanted it beneath the armor. Meaning I had to make the AI smaller. I got it down to less than a tenth the size without any loss in computation speed. But it was still too big for the cockpit. There wasn't enough room for the pilot. If I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical. In the end, human piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag and I wasn't satisfied with its precision either. Plus, it would be useless if the enemy jammed it. So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a hybrid AI, a combination of Peace Walker's reptile and mammal pods. The only AIs that had ever successfully operated an unmanned nuclear weapon system.
Really? You'd need some help to get that working. Expert help. Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
You did that yourself?
Well, that's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history of mankind. I guess technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
I don't see the benefit of having it stand taller.
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable. That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover. So, making it walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data so it could maintain its balance. But Skullface refused to wait. He dismissed the idea of AI control and took Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright, without a pilot or an AI. And walking at that speed, too. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
So this Sahelanthropus, where is it now?
I have no idea. All my experiments took place at that cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete prototype at this point, and nothing but a paper tiger. Even if it can walk, it's far from being a viable weapons platform. It wouldn't be useful in actual battle.
Emmerich will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you?
Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either.
Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us.
How long are we gonna press him?
If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here. But I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod built for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk, and each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod.
Deploying. Marker placed.
Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod built for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk, and each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created it. It mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second AI pod. That one was called the Mammal Pod, and it was created by Dr. Strangelove. She tried to recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining healthy parts. The result was a unique entity, a hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. It sank to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua with Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will. Like Emmerich says, it's just a machine.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Completed. Sideops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Please select a landing zone. Mission not accepted. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Afrikaans English interpreter operating somewhere in that area. If you extract him, he could be plenty useful for us.
Analysis.
That's the target.
Placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination.
Talk.
The map has been updated.
Hey fella, wat gaan aan?
Spit it out.
The map has been updated. Sideops list updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Arrived at Mother Base. Please select a mission. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Caution, rain approaching. Please select a landing zone.